Breaking news we're following tonight. A Columbus police officer was injured during an officer-involved shooting on the city's east side. I want to thank you for joining us for 10 TV News at 11 and on streaming. I'm Jeff Hogan. Yolanda has the night off. That officer is still in the hospital tonight, but is expected to be okay. Columbus City dispatchers say this happened just before 6:30 this evening in the area of Arrington Road. That's just north of Livingston Avenue. Columbus police say one person, Brandon Burtick, is in custody after a standoff with police there. He held two guns to his head, which then that standoff ended with multiple shots being fired. Now here's a warning. You will hear gunshots in just a moment. We're going to show you the video that 10 TV obtained from a neighbor showing part of that standoff. Now, Burtick was behind those vehicles you see right there. Columbus police say some of those shots were fired from him at officers. They returned fire. After multiple shots were fired, Columbus police moved in to detain Burtick. Police say they are recommending at least one charge of felonious assault to be filed against Burtick. 10 TV's Libby Cathy is on that scene for us tonight right now and spoke with police just in the last hour. Libby, what were they able to tell you?
Well, Jeff, we've learned a lot here, and as you can see, the scene is still active behind me. It was much busier just a few hours ago, but police say this all started with a traffic crash at the exit ramp of Hamilton Road and I-70 around 6:30 tonight, as you said. Now, a 911 caller reported a man got out of one of the vehicles, pulled out two guns, and started firing. Police say the man then ran from the crash scene, but officers soon found 32-year-old Brandon Burtick here on Arrington Road, where they say he was holding both guns to his head. Now, as you said, Jeff, 10 TV did obtain video from a neighbor I spoke to showing Burtick with those two guns to his head, but we are not showing that video out of sensitivity to the situation. Police say officers gave Burtick multiple commands to drop the guns, but he refused. Then police say Burtick and officers exchanged gunfire. Now, I asked who fired first, but police say that is still under investigation right now. Now, after the exchange, police say Burtick threw the guns away and was taken into custody. He was not shot, but police say he did have injuries they believe came from that earlier crash. He was taken to a hospital in stable condition. And now one police officer also injured and is in stable condition tonight at a local hospital. Sergeant Albert tells me they are still working to determine how that officer was injured. But neighbors here tonight telling me this is normally a quiet street. There's a substation down the road, so they'll hear sirens sometime, but nothing like they heard here tonight, upwards of 20 shots. But Sergeant Albert also tells us he's thankful that no one else was injured here this evening. Take a listen to what he had to say.
That male was indeed in possession of two firearms and began pointing both of those firearms at his own head. Officers gave multiple commands for that male to drop the firearms, but he refused. At one point, the male pointed both firearms in the direction of multiple officers. Multiple officers and the male began firing shots at one another. Well, it's very dangerous.
And as you said, Burtick is expected to face at least one felonious assault charge here. And of course, once we get more information on that officer who is in a local hospital, we'll have that for you here and on 10tv.com. For now, reporting live on the east side, Libby Cathy, 10 TV News.
Libby, thanks for that reporting. Court records show Burtick was released just last month after serving a 4-year sentence for felony assault with a weapon and had been denied release because of violations while in prison. You can stay with 10 TV for all breaking news just by going to 10tv.com. You can download our free 10 TV app.